Good morning, everyone. Let's have coffee on the porch. Yeah, I got my hair pulled back tonight. Today, it's day. It's day. It's day. I got my hair pulled back today, and the reason is because it's kind of warm outside today. That's okay. We need the sunshine. Chico and I are out on the porch. I'm putting my sunglasses on because that is what the eye doctor, has asked me to do when I'm outside to have my sunglasses on, specifically in the summertime. So that's what I'm doing. We're going to have coffee on the porch. Oh, this is so good. I am so enjoying being out here on the porch with you all. And Chico is sunbathing again on the porch. Let me show you. There he is. He is just enjoying and soaking up the sun. And yeah, so we're doing that. And I am going to sit here and talk to you all about my day today. It is Friday, so it's Fish Friday. I am going to be making myself, I'm still working on using up the vegetables that I have in my refrigerator. So I'll be sauteing up some, I do have a new onion that I'm going to be cutting up. Onion, bell pepper, and tomatoes to go with my eggs this morning. Last night I was still hungry and I had some proteins that I could eat up. And I had, from the food bank several weeks back, I had a kind of a meal in a aluminum pan that had pot roast, mashed potatoes, and green beans. And so I heated up, I moved it from the pan to a plate. And it's made to just pop into the oven, but I chose not to. I chose to just pop it in the microwave. And I did away with the potatoes and had the pot roast and the green beans last night and didn't eat all the pot roast. So I'm going to add that to my eggs this morning. I'm going to add the pot roast, onions, tomatoes, bell peppers, and 2 eggs because I'm adding the pot roast in. What else? And cheese. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit, but that's what I'm going to make for breakfast this morning. And then for lunch and dinner, I'm going to have fish. I'm going to do a fish fry. And I had the fish already thawing out, so I'm good to go with that. And then on the side, I'm going to pick out a vegetable that I want to steam. Or maybe I'll do green beans on the side. Not sure what I'll do, but we'll see what I do. Yeah, we'll see. And I'm looking forward to my meals. So Chico and I are going to sit out here on the porch for about 10 or 15 minutes, enjoy my coffee, and then we'll get in and make some breakfast. Morning, everyone. It is 11, a little after 11 o'clock. It's like 11:17. And we're going to get in here and chop up the things that are going to go into the skillet. But let me get the skillet going first. We're going to start with a little piece of the bell pepper. Let me get this prep first. I'm going to take the top off of that. One-fourth of a tomato. I got a song in my head this morning. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Oh. I want to learn to dance to that song. I've been seeing it all over YouTube. All these people dancing to that song. And a small piece of the onion. All the rest of this is going to go back into the refrigerator. And then, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my scale out here. I'm going to take this meat out, put this on the scale, and then I'm going to weigh the meat. It's 1.5 ounces. I'm going to cut a little piece off. That's almost an ounce there. That's almost an ounce there. So I'm going to keep this one. This one will go back in the refrigerator. And that'll give me 2 eggs to work with this morning. This is less than an ounce, so here we go. And let me go ahead and get the skillet going. A little bit of oil. I'm still working my way through this oil that needs to get used up. And I'll definitely be using it later for fish fry. So I'll definitely be using it for that. So, all right, we have the oil going. Now I'm going to dice up the vegetables for this morning's breakfast. And that little bit of meat. Didn't go all the way through. That's okay. I can fix that. Here we go. We got the bell peppers. Now the tomatoes. That'll be enough onions. I'll put that back where the other onion, part of the onion is, and then we're going to come in and dice up this roast. If it will dice up for me like I want. I'm cutting against the grain on it. Now we got an ounce, a little less than an ounce of meat in to go with it. Oh, there's a little piece of onion. Let me add that in there. We don't want to waste it. All right, so we got our vegetables diced up. Got it. I'm washing my hands. Okay, I'm gonna lower the flame on this. I got up this morning and I did a coffee scrub on my arms and my legs this morning. And I took a shower moisturized my arms and my legs and my feet and took care of my feet this morning. All before I went for a walk. Let me toss this in here. I'm going to bring you all over to the skillet right now. There we go. And I'm gonna, I have a sink of dishes over here, that's all right. It happens. I'm gonna put all of this in here. And I'm gonna add this to the sink of dishes. And I need to wash. I gotta pick the towel on here. And get a, we'll use this. Then we're gonna add, you guessed it, salt and pepper. Then I'm going to get I'll use a cup. I'll use a cup this morning because of 2 eggs. And over here behind you, I'm going to grab 2 eggs out. Add in some salt. Peppers over here. Little pepper. Give this a stir. Fork out. I'm going to need 2 forks, one to eat with and one to scramble these eggs with. There we go. We got my 2 eggs in there. Let it sit, stop stirring it. Let it sit. We get the eggs put in the refrigerator. And get the cheese out. Because that's the next step on this. Cheese. Get a lid on that. Let me see if I can find a lid. I think all my lids are in the... Here's one that might work. It might work. Let me look. Let me see. Yeah. We'll put it on top of there. And I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm bringing you back. Lift it over. Now, we're going to come in with some cheese. Put the cheese away. There we go. Get that off of the skillet. We don't want that on the skillet. There we go. And now I'll meet you over at the table where we can sit down and have some coffee and a little conversation. Here we go. Like I said yesterday, I think it was, sitting down at the table over a meal, having a conversation is a lost art. I grew up doing that, and the children that came through my house always sat at the kitchen table and had meal with me. And so I am bringing back this lost art. The next day or two, I want to get the tablecloth changed out. And yeah, we're going to go on to another tablecloth that I have. I'm going to spread this out all over this. There we go. My mouth is watering. I'm hungry. This is so good. Got meat. Added a little flavor to these eggs. It's good. She goes right here, but I'm going to ignore him and let him go and eat his own food. I'll be right back. I forgot my coffee. This coffee is so good. This is the toasted marshmallow coffee that I got from Ollie's in the little pods. So good. Just that little pop of beef in there is so good. Onion peel. I don't know how that got in there. Hmm. Y'all see him. He's eating his food. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna sit here and finish this and enjoy it. Empty the dishwasher and get the kitchen cleaned up. Hey everyone! Alright, breakfast is over, kitchen is cleaned up. You can see that all the dishes are done. Unloaded the dishwasher. I am on fire this Friday. Now Chicano and I are gonna go for a walk. Hi everyone! It is Friday and I'm gonna make Friday my self-care day. So I'm gonna use one of these facial fruit glue cleansers, wipes. And what I do is, I actually have used these before and it's just kind of refreshing. I've gone on 3 walks today and so I want to refresh my face and do some self-care. I did get up and wash my face this morning and did all the conditioning and all that, but because I've been out doing some power walks, I want to refresh my face. And this feels so good on my face. And even I do take it and go behind my neck there, go all the way down my neck. Might as well, I'm using it, and it just completely refreshes everything. Now I'm gonna let this cool, let this dry off naturally. And then I am going to, I did already pluck my chin hairs as well, and my mustache. I did that off camera. Y'all need to see that. And yeah, Fridays is going to be my self-care day. I do a lot of things for myself on Fridays, and so this is already dried. My face did, and I'm going to do a hyaluronic acid moisturizing mask. This is it. I got this in a Ipsy box about a year ago probably, and so I need to use these up. So I'm gonna do a face mask for myself, and yeah, so we're gonna get this out of here. I can already tell that there's going to be some of the cream still left in there, and what I typically do is I leave that cream in there and I will use it on my face throughout the rest of the weekend. And yeah, let me get this unfolded, and I'm going to use the mirror to, all right, there it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And on my face it goes. Carefully around my eyes. I do not want this stuff in my eyes. Under the eyes is fine, but not in the eyes. And I'm going to pull the piece for the nose. There is a piece there, I'm pretty sure. Well, that's fine. Just like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to leave it on for about, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes. And I will bring you back. Actually going to use this as cream, so I'm going to use it on my hands as well. And I'll bring you back. All right, let's get in here. I've got the fish rinsed off, dried up. I put a little salt in it. Now I'm going to come in with Tony's Sasheries. Seasoning on one side. I want it on one side because I don't want to over salt, because I put salt on it and then realized I was putting Tony's Sasheries on it. And then I'm going to come in with a pair of tongs that I have right here. And I did check the Pacific whiting. There was some fin action on this particular one. And so I did take some bones and fin out of it. It does happen. So check your fish before you eat it. And then I'm going to come in with the crumbs. And these are chicharrones, or pork rind crumbs. And then I'm going to coat this. Just like that. You can see it's on both sides. Then it's going to go into, let me move over. And I'm just going to put that right there. Move on to the next piece. We're going to get them coated first. This is the Pacific whiting. And then this is the cod. Before the night's over, I will be eating both of these pieces of fish. I will. Here we go. All right. They are in fact coated. All right, I am going to come in with a little bit more of this coating just to go on top of there. I didn't quite have enough on the plate. And pat it in there real good so it stays. Then I forgot to get the skillet going. So I'll bring you over when I get the skillet going. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put the fish in the skillet. Listen to that sizzle. I need a little more room for that third piece of fish to go in. There it is. All right. I'm going to keep that there. Go ahead and put this skillet, this plate in the dishwasher. hands about 5 times already. Okay. In the back, I have green beans simmering. Woo! Put a little Tony Sacheries in there as well. Get that coated. All right, that heat's coming up through there. Okay. Purple is for green beans, pink is for the fish. There we go. So we got that going. I'll bring you back when it's done. Hey everyone. Yeah, I got my apron on today. It is Friday night. I am making my own date. That's right. I'm making my own date tonight. And I'm going to use my cloth napkin. I've cooked myself a fish fry, green beans, and I have raspberry lemonade. Let me start off with the raspberry lemonade. Good. We're going to get into this fish. And you saw me cooking. These green beans, they're good. They're green beans that I have frozen in the freezer that I need to get used up. And y'all know that the Pacific whiting I have found bones in, and I actually found bones in this one already, so I'm going to be very careful with it. This is so good. And I'm checking it carefully. This is so good. I took the crispies out of the skillet. This is so flaky. You know what? I'm not minding the skin on it. Not at all. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this, and I'll bring you all back when I get ready to do the next project that I'm gonna be doing tonight. I'll bring you back. Finished plate. Good evening, everyone. Chico and I want to thank you for joining us today. Um, I am getting ready for a fun filled evening of music and fellowship with friends. And so I am having a decaf coffee before I enjoy my evening. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and spending the day with me today. I have really stepped up my game when it comes to the walking and um, and determined that I'm going to be sticking to my plan as close as possible. And so you are my encouragement for that. And I want to thank you for it. I want you all to be blessed because you bless me each and every day just by your comments and your encouragement and letting me know that you are here with me and on my journey as I go through um, healing my body and reversing diabetes and taking the steps that I feel I need to make for my own body. And so I will see you all tomorrow. Be blessed.